Good afternoon. I am Mitty Nimmox, Provost and Vice Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville, and on behalf of the entire university, I am delighted to welcome you to our 186th Commencement. We begin our ceremony today with the singing of the national anthem. I ask that you stand and remove your head covering. Alicia Crow will lead us in the singing.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Faculty, students, parents and relatives, distinguished guests and friends of the university, this year is the 146th anniversary of the founding of the first normal school in the state of Wisconsin. And that was the birth of what has become today's University of Wisconsin-Platteville. During these 146 years, more than 51,000 students have earned degrees from this outstanding institution. At this ceremony, we will confer 436 bachelor's degrees. At this morning's ceremony, bachelor's degrees were awarded to 419 students, with another 123 master's degrees given. So today, in total, we will award 967 degrees. As a part of today's ceremony, UW-Platteville is displaying the flags of the countries represented by international students currently studying at UW-Platteville. There are 27 countries, there are flags of 27 countries in addition to the United States flag on display. We know through the scholarship of teaching and learning that having an international experience is one of the high impact practices that add a great deal of value to an undergraduate education. So I'd like to, at this point, congratulate all the students who've taken advantage of this and to give sincere thanks to all of the faculty and staff who, through their advice, mentoring, and encouragement, made those opportunities possible for our students. As the graduates entered the gymnasium, you may have noticed that some are wearing special international stoles. Our international students who are graduating wear white flag stoles featuring the United States flag and the flag of their home country. UW-Platteville students who have studied abroad wear stoles featuring the flag of the country where they studied. We begin with the Valedictorian Address. The graduating senior chosen to deliver that address today is Anna Allen, who will earn 3 bachelor's degrees today in criminal justice, Spanish, and psychology. She also played 4 years of varsity soccer, playing on the most successful pioneer teams in school history. A member of the International Honor Society, she has contributed a piece to the Psi-Chi Journal of Undergraduate Research. She earned entrance into the University of Denver's Sturm College of Law for this fall. Please help me welcome Anna Allen.
Thank you. There are a lot of people here. When I was first selected to be the student speaker for our commencement ceremony, I was honored and excited for the opportunity. I would like to tell you that I was never nervous as this day approached, but I started to feel anxious as more and more of my friends and family told me they were excited to watch me. I thought I would rather give this speech in front of hundreds of strangers than have everyone that I know watching intently. Now that I'm up here, I'm relieved that you're not strangers, and I'm comforted to see so many familiar faces. For me, some of the most important lessons I've learned in the past 4 years came from the friends I've made and the people I've met, many of who are here today. The experiences we've shared have shaped who we are as a graduating class. I wanted to share some of my most memorable moments and how they helped to create meaningful relationships that I hope to maintain beyond our time in Platteville. One of my most influential experiences here has been playing on the women's soccer team. Some of my teammates are graduating with me today, and I know that many other graduates participated in Pioneer Athletics. I believe all athletes, no matter the sport, can relate to the unique lifestyle being a student athlete requires. The physical toll of practices, games, conditioning, and traveling is comparable only to the social sacrifices and emotional attachments student athletes have to make. I'm originally from Kansas, so when I was first starting here this season, I felt like I was a long way from home. But after just a few weeks, I considered the soccer team to be my second family. I've lived with fellow soccer players all 4 years, starting with my first freshman roommate. I quickly learned that my younger teammates understood my homesickness, and the older ones helped us to balance being a student with being an athlete. Looking back, I was more than lucky to have that safety net my first semester of college. I know not everyone had a chance to participate in athletics, but I believe everyone can understand the importance of teammates. They are some of the people I am most determined to remain in contact with. Part of being a Division III student athlete is that being a student comes first. Unfortunately, away games often meant having to miss classes, which was a problem for many players. As a student athlete, I want to thank my professors for being patient and accommodating on game days. I know I never would have been able to be the student I could be and an athlete without your flexibility and support. Another aspect of college life that I will never forget is living in the dorms. What was unique about my dorm experience was the walk. I lived in the Circle my freshman year, which is the longest walk from campus. The problem was not the distance. The problem was that the path to get to those dorms is some kind of tunnel for the strongest and coldest winds on campus. As I said, I'm from Kansas, where the winters are a reasonable temperature. So when walking to and from the Circle, I received a quick introduction to my first Wisconsin winter. It was not uncommon to see people wear ski goggles on that walk. I still meet people that lived in the Circle that year and years after. It's a connection we'll always share, and it's just one of many. Another of my favorite memories occurred in March of 2008, the second semester of my freshman year. I walked into the dining area of the Student Center and noticed that the house was full of people, silent and attentive, an unusual sight on a college campus. I looked at the TV, expecting breaking news about some kind of natural disaster. It was Brett Favre, retiring for the first time. It stopped traffic. I didn't arrive as a Packer fan, and I won't say I'm converted, but because the team was so close to the hearts of many of my friends, I couldn't help feeling some connection to it. You could not go through a Sunday on campus and not know the Packers were playing. I could hear the shouting from the dorms, not to mention feeling the building shake as students celebrated victories. As we got older, those celebrations often made their way away from the dorms. I would not do justice to my experience here without mentioning a certain neighborhood with a certain density of bars and taverns. Parents, if you aren't sure where it is, it's in the downtown area, located conveniently close to the Platteville Police Department. I know that for many students, the Platteville bars were not a major part of your experience here. It's true that I've had many more meaningful and lasting experiences outside of the bars than in them, but that environment did provide a place to meet new friends and catch up with old ones. which is the point I'm trying to express to you today. For me, the last 4 years have been educational in traditional and unexpected ways. College is about preparing for a career and for preparing for life. There's no question that the University of Wisconsin-Platteville has given me the tools I need to succeed in the next phase of my professional life. I hope that at this point, all or most of you can say the same. I want to thank all of our professors and advisors for making sure we made it to this day, and for making sure we retained at least some of the things we learned while we were here. Your passion and understanding has helped make my college life a unique opportunity for personal growth. In the end, it's been my social interactions that have prepared me for other parts of my life. I want to encourage everyone to recognize the friendships you've made at Platteville and remember the moments we've shared. I know Facebook is a useful tool for staying in contact, but remember the value of a handwritten letter or a phone call. I know my parents and my grandmother, who are here today, would have liked to hear from me more often. I'm sorry for not calling more. I was busy. We were all busy. But now I realize that maintaining those relationships should be a priority. Whether we're intimate friends or casual acquaintances, we will always have Platteville in common. I hope that when you say, let's stay in touch, you actually plan on it, because I'm not the only person that would like to hear from you. As we move forward in our lives, we will form new friendships and hopefully apply some of what we learned from each other to our future. Congratulations, we're finally ready to graduate together, and good luck to everyone.
Thank you, Anna. It is now my pleasure to introduce our principal speaker for this afternoon's ceremony. Matthew Booth is a 1993 graduate earning a business degree. He is the owner of 2 businesses, Mattitude and Elite Entertainment, and has earned numerous accolades, including Outstanding Young Iowan and the Dubuque Telegraph-Herald Rising Star Award. He has given many seminars and motivational speeches, being asked in places such as Japan, Ecuador, and Hawaii. Today we brought him home to UW-Platteville. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Mr. Matthew Booth.
As Anna so nicely pointed out, Mom, it was that certain vicinity close to the police station. It took me 6 years to graduate. So thank you, Anna, for pointing that out. My mom looked right at me. Today, right now, in this room, anything is possible. Anything is possible for you right now in this room. There's a universal law, an old law that says all things in the universe, all things in the world are either living a little more each day or they're dying a little more each day. All things in the world, especially we know this being in the Midwest and being an agriculture-based community. All things in the world are either living a little more or dying a little more each day. I believe if you improve just a little bit each day, this means that you must be living. If you improve just a little bit each day, it means you must be living. It really has nothing to do with age, because everybody knows the 25-year-old whose best times were in high school football, don't we? I mean, we know the 25-year-old whose best days were in high school football. To me, is that person living a little more each day or dying a little more each day? Yeah, they could possibly be dying. I mean, do you know anyone who is working to retire? Yeah, you know some people, you're just working to retire, aren't you? If you're just working to retire, you might as well go to the morgue, take a number, and just stand there and wait. If you're just working to retire. I've got an 85-year-old grandma, and she has a lot of great memories, but she doesn't talk about that a little bit. All she thinks about is holding her next great-grandchild or going to her next wedding of one of her grandkids. A couple years ago, she had a total knee replacement surgery because she wants to dance at the next party, right? That's my grandma. So she's improving a little bit each day. And I saw her in the hospital, and I said, "Grandma, how you doing?" And she looked up at me and she said, "This stinks." this really stinks. I said, Grandma, if it hurts, I will get you some more medicine right now. I will call somebody. I will steal some, Grandma. If it hurts, I will help you. She said, no, that's not what stinks. She said, I just found out these knees only last 15 years. See, my 85-year-old grandma, she's living a little more each day, isn't she? See, and I'm going to challenge you guys to improve just a little bit each day, because if you improve a little bit each day, it doesn't end right now. If you improve a little bit each day, that tells you that you must be living. And if you living, you ain't dying. If you're living, you ain't dying. You guys have done a lot of living these past couple years, haven't you? Maybe close to 2nd Street down there. I'm going to tell you, if you really want to accomplish something, you need to do all the information that you've learned. Everything that you've learned is great and shows that you're improving. But if you don't act on that, if you don't do something with that, you have nothing. You see, I believe we become a nation of spectators. We become watchers rather than doers. See, and people are looking for doers. Employers are looking for doers. We're a nation of watchers now. Nielsen Media Research just said that the average American watches over 4 hours of TV per day. 4 hours of TV per day, and I'm sure it's nobody here. It's nobody here. You see, we'd rather watch things than go do things, and here's how it happens. Do you know the most popular college campus TV show? Judge Judy. And when you watch Judge Judy, you're improving, aren't you? You're living. See, we watch Judge Judy. Most of us would rather sit at home and watch Survivor rather than go make our own adventures. We sit at home as a nation and we watch The Bachelor or Bachelorette rather than getting out and getting a date, don't we? And then if we do get a date by chance, we sit at home and watch Dancing with the Stars rather than go dancing with them. See, and one of my all-time favorites, we sit at home on the couch with a bag of potato chips and watch what? The World's Biggest Loser. And then we complain that we don't have time to go to the gym and exercise. So here's what I want you guys to do. You're learning, you're improving every day, but you've got to do something with it, because if you don't do anything with it, it doesn't do you any good. Now, when I travel around the country and once in a while around the world, what I love to talk about is attitude. I talk about people's attitude. Attitude is so important because the attitude that you have towards something, I don't care if it's a job, I don't care what it is, the attitude that you have towards something determines what you think about that something. And what you think about all the time, you start to talk about all the time, and what you talk about eventually happens. So the attitude that you have towards something ultimately determines your actions. I was standing on the side of a stage in Reno, about to go on stage and give a big speech in front of 500 people. And I'm standing there. My attitude towards this speech was great. I was prepared, I was ready, I was pumped, I knew my stuff, and I'm standing on the side of the stage. Somebody comes up and says, Matt, are you ready? And I said, I'm ready, I'm so ready. She said, okay, I want you to be careful. I said, be careful? Be careful of what? She said, be careful that you don't trip over the orange power cord in the middle of the stage. For some reason, there's always an orange power cord in the middle of the stage. Up until that time, did I even see the orange power cord? I didn't even know it was there. So I'm on the side of the stage, and I start thinking towards myself, this speech is going to be great as long as I don't trip over the orange power cord. Everything's going to be good as long as I don't trip over the orange power cord. I start saying it to myself. Don't trip over the orange power cord. Don't trip over the orange power cord. Don't trip over the orange power cord. Someone comes up to give me a bottle of water. Says, Matt, are you ready? I said, I'm so ready as long as I don't trip over the orange power cord. When I come up on stage, what do you think happened? No, I didn't trip over the orange power cord. I'm a professional at this. No, but I did not trip, but what happened was the orange power cord was in the back of my mind, wasn't it? I was trying the whole time not to trip over the orange power cord. Now, was that speech as good as it could have been? Wasn't nearly as good as it could have been because I was worried about failing. I was worried about tripping over the orange power cord. If you spend your whole life never singing the national anthem because you're afraid you'll screw up the lyrics, you'll never get the chance to sing it at the Super Bowl, would you? If you spend your life worrying about failing, worrying about tripping over the orange power cord, you'll never get to your potential. You'll never get to your potential. So seriously, I want you to improve every day. Do the best you can to improve. Do things. Don't just sit around and watch. Do. Be a doer, not a watcher. And by all means, don't let that orange power cord, whatever it may be, keep you from reaching your potential. Because all of us, today especially, you have to walk up some stairs, don't you? Or walk up a ramp. And you have to climb up on stage. And this isn't just today, because the rest of your life you're going to have to walk up a hill of some sort, and you're going to have to get on a stage, and you're going to have to perform your best. And don't worry about failing, because you will fail at some time. But don't let the orange power cord keep you from doing your best. Congratulations, graduates. Have a great day.
Thank you, Matthew. I'd just like to take this opportunity to let all of you know that I was Matthew Booth's public speaking teacher.
She wasn't sure she was going to say that.
I told him I'd wait till after the speech before I admit that publicly. Okay. Each year, our faculty and the Alumni Association recognize alumni who have brought honor to this university. Since our alumni include winners of the Nobel and Pulitzer Prizes, members of the U.S. Congress and Wisconsin legislature, and presidents of major corporations, the choices are never easy. Today, we honor two distinguished alumni as models for our graduating seniors, and in recognition of their achievements and contributions. I asked Daniel Paulson, the president of the UW-Platteville Alumni Association, to come forward and greet the honorees, and ask each of the honorees to come forward to the front of the stage and remain standing while I introduce them. I ask you as the audience to hold your applause until after both are introduced. The first of these is Belinda Sane Cronin. Belinda Sane Cronin is a 1973 graduate of UW-Platteville with a bachelor's degree in education. She has been a teacher, principal, lecturer, and organizer, as well as the CEO of her own company, Legacy Endeavors. In addition to her business, she serves as co-chair and community liaison of the UW-Platteville Task Force on Racial Disparity in Education and the Incarceration of People of Color. She lectures and leads workshops bringing cultures and communities into successful cooperation for the good of the children. She recently led 70-plus students through the Paths to Platteville program in a collaboration she initiated with the YWCA. In addition to her involvement in educational motivation and neighborhood peace initiatives, she is heavily involved in the arts. As a multifaceted artist herself, she has often used the arts to pull students into schools. For her business aptitude, her work with youths, and her continued commitment to the UW-Platteville, Belinda Sane Cronin is a Distinguished Alumni Award winner. James Shaver, would you please come forward? Our second recipient is James Shaver, a 1986 graduate who earned his bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. For the past 25 years, he has had a highly decorated career at NASA, where he serves as the chief engineer for development at Kennedy Space Center's new launch control system at Cape Canaveral, Florida. After earning his UW-Platteville degree, he was hired immediately by NASA, where he installed some of the first local area networks for the Shuttle Directorate and supported communications for shuttle launch and landings as well. He has worked on a variety of space projects and earned praise for that work. In 2000, he received a commendation for, quote, exceptional individual accomplishments, outstanding management of a program that affects the entire center or contributes significantly to the center's mission, end quote. And in 2003, the NASA Exceptional Service Medal for significant performance characterized by unusual initiative or creative ability that clearly demonstrates substantial improvements or contributions in engineering, aeronautics, space flight, administration, support, or space-related endeavors which contribute to the mission of NASA. Belinda and James, our congratulations and appreciation to both of you. Your accomplishments bring not only honor to yourselves, but to UW-Platteville, your alma mater. Please join me in recognizing James and Belinda. I now ask Daniel Paulson to announce the awards of Alumni Life Membership.
Good evening, Chancellor Shields, Provost, University Deans, faculty and staff, families and guests of today's graduates. On behalf of the UW-Platteville Alumni Association, it is indeed my pleasure and my honor to congratulate the May 2011 commencement class. You have now become part of history and traditions of our university. I encourage you to stay connected with UW-Platteville after graduation. Join Alum Nation, our online community, and seek out opportunities to stay connected. Volunteer to serve in your local college alumni chapter board. Plan to attend an alumni event in your area. Come back to campus for career fairs, homecoming, and other alumni activities. There are many ways to stay connected with active alumni. At this time, I would like to recognize the graduates that have been selected to receive our honorary lifetime membership into the Alumni Association, a $400 value. The award is based on a variety of criteria, including campus activities, leadership, community involvement, professional development and employment, academic excellence, probability of future involvement in the Alumni Association. For this semester, we have selected 5 individuals as recipients. Those graduating this afternoon include Quincy Buffkin, a theater major from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His fan club is here. Lisa Schumacher, a physical education major from Hazel Green, Wisconsin. Congratulations to Quincy and Lisa for lifetime pioneers, and congratulations to all the graduates this afternoon. As you depart on your next chapter of life, take pride in the degree you received today. We are all proud to call you alumni of UW-Platteville. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dan. Of course, we're extremely proud of all of our graduates and will shortly recognize each of you individually. However, at this time, I would like to give special recognition to the groups who have distinguished themselves throughout their academic careers. The undergraduate students graduating with academic honors are designated with asterisks in the commencement program and are wearing gold honor cords. Will those individuals who have achieved highest honors and are graduating summa cum laude please rise and remain standing? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages between 3.75 and a perfect 4.0. Now, in addition, will those students who have achieved honors and are graduating magna cum laude please rise and remain standing? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages between a 3.5 and a 3.74. Please join me in acknowledging the accomplishments of these very special groups of graduates. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome our newly invested Chancellor Dennis J. Shields for the diploma presentations.
Congratulations on the completion of your studies. Let this commencement mark the start of the next phase of your lives. As degree holders of this institution, you have been trained to be 360-degree thinkers, capable of evaluating and analyzing a problem from multiple angles and then providing a diverse range of solutions. This sets you apart from the graduates of many other universities. This is a strength and skill which will stand you in good stead. Continue to build this skill as you go on to a successful life. I also remind you to remember where you've come from. Your alma mater has played an important part in each of your lives, and it is important to give back in some way. Many of the opportunities that you and your classmates are stepping out into are the direct result of an alumnus or an alumna before you. You can give back in many ways. Money, time, and energy are all valuable commodities. A gift as little as $10 or a few hours at an event or a little sweat is all that is asked, because those are the three things that anything great is built upon, all playing an equal part in the success of any endeavor. An oft-quoted piece of advice says, "Enjoy the little things in life, for one day you'll look back and realize they were big things." Think of this today as you walk across this stage. This can be said for any small donation of time or resources or energy. Those little things can so easily turn into big things. Moreover, your university experience may feel like a simple pass-through. I went to class, I did my homework, I had fun now and again. But someday, not too far off, you'll realize the importance of what you learned, inside and outside of the classroom, and how those moments made you who you are. These little things are big indeed. With that in mind, remember that you are forever pioneers, and the diploma you'll soon receive represents something much greater than the completion of your degree. Congratulations, best of luck, and remember, every day is a great day to be a pioneer.
I ask that all of the individuals who are about to receive bachelor's and master's degrees please stand. Chancellor Shields, as Provost and on behalf of the faculty, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed the curricula prescribed by the university faculty for the degrees of Master of Science in Education, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science, and are entitled to receive their degrees from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I therefore recommend that these candidates be granted the appropriate diplomas for the curricula completed.
Upon this certification by the Provost and Vice Chancellor that you have completed the requirements established by the university faculty for the various degrees, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, I am pleased to confer upon each of you the degree which you have earned, together with all the rights and privileges attending thereto.
Congratulations, and you may be seated again. As we begin the awarding of degrees, I ask that everyone show respect for the graduates and for those seated near to you. We know that this is an exciting time and we expect some celebration. However, we ask that the celebration be respectful. All here are anxious to hear the name of their special graduates, so please refrain from excessive celebration or using artificial noisemakers. Will the deans now present the degree recipients?
Will the recipients of the degrees of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science please stand? Chancellor Shields is Interim Dean of the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science. It is my pleasure and honor to represent the college faculty and staff and present to you the recipients of the degrees of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science. Will the recipients please come forward?
Matthew Allen Stadmiller. Sam L. Scholze. Adam Michael Abston. Daniel Joseph Allen. Maxwell G. Anderson. Brian Mark Applequist. Wilson Arifin. Patrick James Arnold. Mitchell E. Arts. Acacia Renee Baker. Paul Merle Baker. Bradley J. Ballweg. Thomas J. Ballweg. Elizabeth Marlis Bartz. Andrew M. Beach. Tyler James Beckel. Brendan Lewis Behrens. Nicholas John Beistel. Paul J. Beckers. Ryan A. Beiderweden. Andrew Charlton Bishop. Curran Bishop Wright. Roxanne Lynn Boardman. Joshua James Boner. Jeremy Aaron Potel. David Allen Bovine. Nicholas D. Bauer. Kevin Michael Bong. Hannah McLean Bratz. Nicholas A. Brockhoff. Christopher John Brown. Adam Bruner. Zachary Lawrence Briner. Andrew Arthur Burmester. Joshua Christopher Canner. Bradley J. Chamberlain. Cody James Churchill. David Thomas Clark. Timothy J. Clark. John James Clifton. Kevin T. Coonan. Patrick J. Conrarty II. Robert Gerald Cook. Matthew Thomas Crary. Casey A. Cullen. Sarah Ann Daly. Sean Stephen Danzinger. Rachel Ann Dawson. Aaron Blake Diamond. Kevin Michael DeValk. Alexandra Kathleen Margaret DeVries. Greg A. Dishler. Isaac William Dolan. Dustin Cole Donaldson. Matt Andrew Dotson. Dylan A. Douglas. Kyle Sheldon Dressler. Alexander Matthew Doobie. Matthew Robert Dublinski. Garrett Alexander Eaton. Casey Frederick Ellers. Sarah Marie Engel. Nicholas J. Engling. William Richard Everhart. Joshua Mark Fetting. Nicholas A. Flasher. Jared D. Fleur. Calvin Kendall Foster. Benjamin Owen Michael Frederick. Travis M. Fries. James P. Gallagher. Jason Patrick Garvins. Travis Joel Glazer. Adam J. Gert. Dirk Ivor Gordon. Nicholas Ryan Gordon. Jonathan Raymond Gromas. Philip Wayne Gromas. Mark William Grothy. Eric Samuel Hamburger. Thomas William Hast. Grant C. Henke. Margaret Eileen Hoffman. Vincent Joseph Hoffman. Timothy Paul Hookham. Daniel Joseph Ruby. Andy Michael Immel. Robert Michael Jablonski. Richard Aram Jackson. Justin Robert Yankee. Peter Michael Jecklin. Ryan Joseph Jennings. John Joseph Jewison. Nicholas Jens Johansson. Joshua Thomas Calso. Brendan Arthur Kapitz. Eric D. Call. Kyle Richard Kincaid. Joshua John Kinsel. Rebecca Ann Klein. Stephen W. Knauts. Kevin J. Kondratuk. Corey J. Kronzer. Craig Allen Kruger. Shannon Rebecca Kyle. Caitlin Elizabeth Lee. Jonathan Nicholas Leeson. Ian T. Lair. Megan Lynn Leinbaugh. Elizabeth Christine Leisring. Erin Jacqueline Lewis. William Gerald Lichtenberger. Ryan Joseph Loney. Gregory Robert Lundgren. Michael John Mann. James Joseph Manning. Joseph Michael Marek. Kyle M. Matnair. Benjamin Joseph Matthews. Matthew J. May. Pete W. McCluskey. Andrew James McCombs. Craig Michael Mesra. Mario Lawrence Milanzi. Kyle A. Munt. Michael James Murphy. Samantha Marie Norby. Patrick Michael Normoyle. Eric L. Nichol. Jacob G. Olinger. Jonathan Matthew Olinger. Troy Michael Hagel. Justin Michael Paulbrock. Benjamin Robert Patry. Russell W. Peacock. Alexander Daniel Peters. Travis B. Hennings. Joel Ryan Finney. Ryan Daniel Pickler. Christine Elizabeth Pitson. Michael Joseph Polis. Stephen J. Porter. Nathaniel J. Postma. Clayton Thomas Rasmussen. Ryan Reed. Mark Allen Reglin. Derek James Rice. Brian James Rickard. Angela Michelle Rink. Zachary L. Roll. Adam G.S. Rose. Bradley T. Ryan. William Michael Sand, Jr. Cody John Sargent. Mark Allen Say. Christopher Paul Schaffhauser. Kyle K. Schmidt. Wesley Schmidt. Joseph A. Schnell. Jacob Gerald Shaney. Darren Michael Chopin. Jonathan James Schumann. Jason A. Schweitzer. Brandon Christopher Schwen. Mitchell Mark Seidler. Brady John Seston. John Michael Sevilla. Garrett Shambo. Luke Shudovy. Nathaniel Vincent Silver. Derek Christopher Sindelar. Brandon P. Sloan. Timothy James Smirstick. Brian David Spangler. Keena M. Spencer Dobson. George F. Spory III. David Allen Stokowski. Joshua L. Stanton. Matthew Allen Steffes. Seth Benjamin Stelpflug. Zachary J. Swagel. William Patrick Therial. Mark Joseph Thompson. James Richard Teed. Danielle Marie Topp. Michael Paul Udelhoven. Michael R. Van Ert. Daniel Robert Vilwalk. Jacob A. Vincent. Andrew M. Vonanek. Andrea Walkush. Adam Andrew Widener. Curtis Ronald Wyenberg. Tyler M. White. Timothy Justin Wilson. Andrew R. Witkowiak. Kristen Ashley Zindel.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science, I extend congratulations to each and every one of you on your accomplishments. Have a great life and good luck with everything you do, and may every challenge you ever run into become an opportunity. Please be seated.
Will the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Liberal Arts and Education please stand? Chancellor Shields, as Interim Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Education, and on behalf of the college faculty, I present to you the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Liberal Arts and Education. Will the recipients please come forward?
Anna Marie Allen. Cassandra Marie Schreiber. Jennifer Marie Abbing. Sierra Nicole Adams. Trevor James Alcock. Amanda Marie Amundsen. Dana Lynn Anderson. Erin Nicole Arndt. Nathan Andrew Ashelman. Christina Nicole Ash. Alyssa Ann Averill. Eric James Ball. Amy Darlin Beckel. Mary Elaine Binder. Jody Ann Borcherding. William A. Brown. Kyle Corley Blackburn. Matthew Alexander Cushman. Nicholas G. Uden. Carl Gustav Bitter. Corey Richard Bonack. Elisha Marie Rouchet. Anna Lynn Brudos. Cheryl A. Brunswick Schwartz. Quincy D. Buffkin. Kristen Virginia Bergmeyer. Arthur Keith Butler. Adam J. Buttry. Samantha Jo Bykowski. Brianna Catherine Cable. Bryn P. Callan. James Michael Carlson. Elijah Thomas Kaywood. Todd Allen Shanowski. John F. Clay. Michael D. Cleary. Casey John Cousins. Alicia Lynn Crow. Stephen James Kearns. Stephanie Roselane Dantoine. Adele Audrey Darga. Caitlin Leanna Dexter. Tracy Marie Dietzen. Timothy James Doherty. Tabitha Lynn Downs. Timothy Thomas Drager. Justin Roderick Dull. Whitney Nicole Edwards. Jennifer Lynn Eicher. Tyler Scott Ernest. Christopher Stephen Urbach. Molly Margaret Finkenbinder. Elora Ann Flack. Nathaniel Patrick Forrest. Daniel James Foy. Melinda Jo Freiberger. Dana Marie Gevelinger. Andrea Nicole Govier. Carrie Ann Granzo. Gina Louise Gray. Michelle Ann Gullickson. Curtis Richard Hansen. Elizabeth Ann Hansen. Michael T. Hansen. Jessica Nicole Hasselman. Chelsea Lee Heiser. Katie Sandra Helgeson. Monica Leanne Hinkle. Serena K. Hoffman. Patrick Carey Houlihan. Martha Ann Hudon. Kelsey Marie Jenkins. Ashley Ann Johnson. Lindsay Lee Caney. Ryan J. Casey. Kristen Ames Kirkenbush. Jennifer Ashley King. Ryan R. Keene. Alexandra L. Kopetsky. Inger Adele Crum. Amy Beth Cruiser. Alicia Ann Kister. Gabrielle Ann Kutz. Jacob Michael Larrabee. Nicole Christine Lawrence. Whitney Lee LeConte. Leanne Marie Libnock. Carrie Ann Lloyd. Lindsay Marie Vivian Ludke. Robert Colin Lumley. Brooke Marie Lyford. Toya Catherine Mannery. Jeremy Ryan Mark. Matthew Robert McCarthy. Eric Paul McCormick. Courtney N. McCrary. Daryl Meek II. Whitney Lynn Mehring. Kelsey Ann Metcalf. Alexandra Marie Metcalf. Sarah Pare Miller. Taylor Marie Miller. Rebecca A. Milligan. Tu Moi. Casella Joyce Murdoch. Megan Cassandra Musameli. Jennifer Ann Muchler. Stephen John Nurka. Caitlin Ann Nye. Patricia Catherine Pavelski. Tara Lynn Peters. Brian John Pellick. Sarah Pelot. Adam Scott Perkins. Carlene Joellen Perkins. Christopher D. Peterson, Jr. Nathan Joseph Pedish. Nora A. Primo. Anthony D. Prinz. David Joseph Reisman. Matthew T. Riley. Matthew Michael Rude. Travis James Rudisil. Patrick James Ryan. Kara Celine Sagehorn. Ashley R. Schutz. Andrew James Schindhel. Craig Allen Schlegel. Donald Lee Schrader. Lisa Marie Schumacher. Michael Richard Schutz. Caleb Michael Shaw III. Amber Suzanne Shores. William Robert Sieving. Jenny L. Sig. Jennifer Ann Skemp. Sigfredo Alexander Soto. Bradley Arthur Sutz. Molly Brianna Springer. Clara J. Steffen. Philip Joseph Steffens. Aaron Lloyd Straub. Jamie Danielle Stroleni. Angela Diane Sullivan. Austin Temple Summers. Andrew Dante Swims. Anna Morgan Thallaker. Alexander Tobias Thompson. Brian A. Eaker. Samuel Gordon Vendenter. Nicholas Allen Vesper. Brooke M. Van Ruden. Joshua Lee Warren. Katie Marie Weinkoff. Rebecca Ann Westenberg. Brandon Charles White. Coley Jeanette Weiss. Thomas Charles Wilding. Megan M. Winslow. Ashley Louise Withrow. Emily Dawn Yarger. Matthew James Zimborski.
On behalf of the College of Liberal Arts and Education, congratulations and best wishes to all of you. You may be seated.
This ceremony would not have been possible without the time and effort so generously given by a number of groups and individuals. The members of the Commencement Committee are listed in your program. Dr. Max Anderson, who is retiring after a 31-year career at UW-Platteville, has served as Commencement Marshal. The names of the graduates were read by David Kiekefer, Registrar. The student ambassadors distributed programs, organized seating, and helped distribute diplomas. Our facilities staff, as well as the technical services and media services staff, have attended to many details. Alicia Crow led the singing. The Symphonic Wind Ensemble, under the direction of Barry Ellis, deserves our appreciation for the music accompanying today's ceremony. Will the committee members, Dr. Anderson, Mr. Kiekefer, Ms. Crow, the members of the Symphonic Wind Ensemble, the media technology and technical services staff, our facilities staff, and our student ambassadors, please stand and be recognized. As we say farewell to our graduates, I want to give them the opportunity to recognize those who have guided them through college life with gentle prodding and friendly assistance. The outstanding faculty and staff of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. UW-Platteville faculty, staff, and administrators, I ask that you please rise and be recognized by the graduates. Thank you for your outstanding work. And the last group I would like to recognize consists of very special people to our graduates. Like the faculty and staff and administrators of our campus, these individuals have been teachers, they have been counselors, and they have been mentors. However, instead of working with the students for 4 or 5 years, these people have spent a lifetime with the graduates. They have helped the graduates study, have helped them financially, and have hoped and prayed for the students' success. Would all of the parents, grandparents, husbands, wives, children, grandchildren, family, and friends of the graduates please stand and be recognized? Okay. Graduates, you have one final test to pass before you can actually get your diplomas, and that is to turn to page 52 of your commencement program, stand and remove your head cover, and join Alicia Crow in singing the alma mater. Good. You may be seated once more. The commencement ceremonies have been videotaped and are available via streaming video on the campus webpage. In addition, they will be aired tonight starting at 6 p.m. on Pioneer Television. We ask that all of you remain seated until the faculty has recessed from the gymnasium. At the end of the recessional, the graduates will remain to greet their parents, relatives, and friends on the gymnasium floor. And on behalf of the entire faculty and staff of the UW-Platteville, I'd like to wish all of the graduates, give you our heartiest congratulations and best wishes for the future. Thank you.